What's up guys, Chiggs here from Chiggs Tech Reviews. So today I've got my hands on another brand new, latest powerful Android smartwatch which can run full Android games and apps. So this is the brand new, just released LEMFO LEM5 3G smartwatch. This is one of the most powerful smartwatches I've had on the channel so far, and it's jam-packed with features and great specs. You can insert a nano SIM card, make and receive phone calls, and use this as a standalone smartphone watch. You can also run full Android apps including YouTube, WhatsApp, Twitter, etc. And you can also play full Android games. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. You have a 1.39-inch OLED screen, resolution 400 by 400. The CPU is the MTK 6580 quad-core running at 1.3 GHz. You have 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage, Bluetooth version 4, GPS and Wi-Fi. You've got a 3G nano SIM card slot, Android version 5.1, you have a heart rate monitor and a pedometer, a 450 mAh battery, and this watch is not waterproof. The description on their website mentions IP55 Life waterproof. I have seen these words being used quite a bit for smartwatches. Life waterproof does not mean it will be waterproof for the rest of your life. Now what they actually mean by life waterproof is everyday life. So washing your hands or rain will not harm the watch. However, you cannot submerge this watch into water. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual, a mini screwdriver, some tiny spare screws, a screen protector. Here is your charging plate. So the watch will just sit on this, and I'll show you this in a bit. And you've got a standard micro USB charging cable, which will basically plug into there. Last but not least, so here it is guys, this is the LEMFO LEM5 Pro smartwatch. Just peel off the screen protector. So this watch is made from brushed stainless steel and finished in dark sapphire blue, and it looks just beautiful. The straps are made from leather, which I really like, and it gives more of a smart feel to the watch when compared to the standard silicone straps. So on the front you have a 1.39-inch OLED screen with a resolution of 400 by 400. On the sides you have 3 buttons. The first button here is a back button or return button. This is your power button, and this is your lock button. So you've got 3 dedicated buttons there, and you can see this is made from stainless steel, and it is finished in this sapphire blue. It looks really nice. Okay, on the other side, you just have one hole, and that could be a microphone. On the back of the watch you have a speaker at the top, a heart rate monitor in the center, and this is your charging pins. And again, stainless steel finish in silver metal at the back. And yeah, it looks really premium. The straps unfortunately cannot be removed. So you can't remove the straps. These are fixed in place. They actually have Wi-Fi antennas in the straps, so these can't be removed. So let's test out the charging plate. This would simply go on there, and the charging plate is magnetic, and it just fits on nice and easy. It stays in place, it's not going anywhere, and all you do is plug in the USB into there. It takes around 1.5 to 2 hours to fully charge this smartwatch, and we'll talk about the battery life a little later in this video. So let's quickly compare this to the LEMFO LES2. So I just recently reviewed the LEMFO LES2. The design is totally different, as you can see. The buttons, layout, everything has changed in this new watch. The back is still stainless steel on both, but again the layout has been changed. There are a lot of new changes in the LEMFO LEM5. The LEMFO LES2, I literally just reviewed this recently. So they are both new watches. You can see the watch straps, you've got silicone on the left, and you've got this lovely leather on the right. And I'll show you the buckles. Awesome. So let's switch this on now. So this is a full Android smartwatch running Android 5.1, and here is the default watch face. To change the watch face, all you do is keep the center press for 2 seconds, swipe left or right, and select a watch face that you like the look of. As you can see, there are plenty of watch faces, so check out the sample watch faces on the screen now. when you get to the end of the list, you'll see a plus sign. If you click it and you're connected to the internet, and then you'll be able to download a whole load of different watch faces by just clicking on them and hitting install. And when you go back, you will see those new watch faces at the end of the list. So that is how easy it is to download new watch faces to this watch directly. Now let's go through some of the features. If we scroll down from the top, you've got your notifications. So over here, I've connected to Wi-Fi, and over here is telling me there's one update available. If you scroll up from the bottom, you've got your quick toggles. So you've got your battery percentage, all your quick toggles, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and then you've got a clean all section. And then if we go one more time, you've got weather information. So let's click on clean all to see what it actually does. Clean finished. So I think that done a clean to the memory. I think that's just a memory cleaner to speed things up. So let's go back to the watch face and scroll to the left. So you see all your menu items, settings and system apps. So let's go through them very quickly. You've got dialer here, contacts, SMS, heart rate, sports, apps and settings. So if we go in settings, just to give you an idea, you've got Wi-Fi, connect, emergency contact, date, time, display, sound, text to speech, backup reset, uninstall. You've got more settings, and then you've got all of these. So yeah, you won't get bored of the settings, guys. So if we go to apps, so these are where all your system apps are kept, and also the apps that you install will be kept in this folder. So you've got alarms, app store, barometer, web browser, calendar, downloads, file manager, LEMFO watch, music. You got the official Google Play Store on this, which means you can download thousands of apps and games directly to the watch. You got sound recorder, weather, voice search, and you got the Google app. So if we go back, it's got sports. We have a look at sports section. You can set it up now because this is the first time I'm opening it. If we scroll up, you have to set your height, your weight, your age, your step size, and then you confirm the settings. And that's it. So you're all set up for sports. Any steps you take or activities you do in the day will be logged directly onto your watch. Okay, heart rate monitor, you got it built in. If we click the heart, you see the green lights on. Just wear the watch, and you can see in real time it's measuring my heart rate. So there you go. My heart rate's fast at the moment according to this. So SMS, contacts. Let's go to SMS and see how easy it is to type on this. I found this watch so far to be one of the best in terms of typing. So let's type something. It's a bit difficult when you're videoing at the same time. You've got autocorrect at the top anyway. If I wasn't videoing and I was looking straight at the watch, you can actually type pretty fast on this. Probably the most accurate keyboard I've tested so far on a smartwatch. So let's quickly discuss notifications. You'll get all your notifications up here for all the apps installed on the watch directly on here, but you won't actually be able to reply. You can only read them. However, if you install a SIM card on this, then you can read and reply to text messages. And also, if you, for example, install WhatsApp Messenger directly on this watch, set it all up, you will then be able to read and reply to notifications directly from the watch. So I've installed a few apps on here to give you guys a demo. So let's just try out a game and see how it plays. I got Riptide 2. So in the Antutu benchmark test, we got a total score of 24,413. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top performing smartwatch chart for 2017. So now you can compare all the specs and prices, and this chart should help you make your choice. So as you can see, the LEMFO LEM5 has achieved position 1 on this chart with an amazing score of 24,413. I'll keep this chart updated throughout 2017 and we'll start again in 2018. And also you can feel the performance. It's not just in the benchmark test, you can actually feel how fast this smartwatch is. It's very nippy. So I'm just going to test out the voice functions and see how good it is. What is the weather like tomorrow?
Tomorrow's forecast for Southall is 17 degrees and cloudy.
So let's quickly check out sound recorder. So we are now recording sound on the LEMFO LEM5 Pro smartwatch. So let's see how it sounds. So we are now recording sound on the LEMFO LEM5 Pro smartwatch. So let's see how it sounds. Another thing that surprised me about this watch is the volume. The volume is actually very loud for a smartwatch. It's actually a clearer and better quality than any other smartwatch I've tried so far. I actually want to hear how music will sound on this. So you've got 16 gigs of storage. I haven't put any music on this yet, but you can store as much music as you want. So let's try something different. Search YouTube for royalty-free music.
Opening app.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I've done a voice search for it to find royalty-free music in YouTube, so I can go ahead and play any of these tracks. I have to say the sound quality is pretty decent. I'm really liking the voice search function. It will let you do anything on this. For example, let's try another one. Navigate to Leicester Square Theatre.
Navigating to Leicester Square Theatre.
So there you go. We got turn-by-turn navigations ready to use now. You could also, in between, say, "Okay Google, find the closest petrol station."
Showing results for find the closest petrol station along your route.
And there you go. And you can pick the one you want. A very powerful device. I mean, most smartwatches do have this voice function, but what I really like about this smartwatch is how fast it can do it. You can do a lot with this smartwatch. There are tons of apps available for you to use. So there you have it, guys. That was the LEMFO LEM5 3G smartwatch. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. So here are all my pros and cons for this smartwatch. This is an absolutely beautifully crafted smartwatch. The dark sapphire blue looks simply awesome. The OLED screen resolution is great. This smartwatch has everything you would expect to find in a smartphone, including a SIM card slot. This is the fastest performing smartwatch I've used so far, and it really gives you a very nice and smooth experience. The only main negative point is battery life. You have a 450 mAh battery, and like all other smartwatches, you have to conserve the battery to make it last. You can expect a battery to last between 2 to 4 hours on a medium to heavy usage, and light usage, you can make it last all day. On a positive note about battery, as it's such a small capacity, it only takes around 60 to 70 minutes to charge it back to 100%. Apart from that, this is an excellent, very well designed smartwatch by LEMFO, and I'm happy to say that they are getting better and better. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Let me know in the comments what you think of this smartwatch. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.